everybody, my name is Sally-Ann Spence and I'm here at the Hills Quarry Products dig site in Wick. Now this is an incredible paleontological dig, possibly the biggest one in the UK at present, and we have over 20 universities of students here. So loads of people involved, lots of specialists and experts coming in as well. And one of the people who has graduated now is Josh Gunn. Hello Josh.
Hi Sally.
Josh, this is your second year, is it?
Yeah, it is. I was here last year as well for about a week.
And you enjoyed it then as well?
Yeah, I knew I had to come back if they were good or another one. I'm so glad they did, because this is probably like the best opportunity if you're into paleontology to contribute to the field, especially if you're looking to get field experience and helping like actually excavate fossils and conserve them. It's an amazing time.
It is really cool, isn't it? Because you have the dig itself, then you have the conserving going on, and you're learning all about the data, all about how to use the different technologies. They're all coming in as well. Because I was trying to think, were you involved with core sampling last year? Did you do a bit of that, or what were you doing last year?
No, I was mostly just helping with excavating and digging trenches and stuff. And it's the same again this year, really, but it's been a lot more productive, I think, especially with what we've been finding in the Ice Age section.
Yeah, so have you been in, well, I was going to say have you been in the Ice Age section only, but you haven't, because you brought all these to show us as well. So we'll start with these. We've got various different people doing lots of different jobs on this dig. We've got a camp village behind us, a tented village behind us. So people are living here for the 3-week dig, coming in and out. Some of them are living for the whole 3 weeks with us. And you have to take part in lots of different jobs. I think you've even been on the washing up rota, haven't you, Josh?
Yeah.
Yeah, we've all been on that. But right now we've got Dorian, who is helping us with the camera. So if you could bring the camera in and show us these, or show everyone these. Josh, can you tell everybody who's watching what we're looking at?
So these are all quite common fossils from the Jurassic Kellaways formation. So this is a marine setting, so you have lots of different sea creatures. So obviously you have an ammonite here, which is like the sort of quintessential fossil that everyone knows. They're the spiral-shaped mollusks that have the tentacles coming out of the opening. But unfortunately this one is quite fragmentary. I couldn't find any nice complete ones, I'm afraid. And these are some bivalves. I'm not sure what the species are, but they're very nice. They have both the valves intact. They're really well preserved. So I'm quite happy I found these. These are fragments of belemnite shells. These are quite close related to ammonites, but instead of having the spiral shells, they're sort of long and pointy, but they have a sort of similar octopus-like body with the tentacles. And this is a gryphea. They're very common. They're also a kind of bivalve, but this one is huge. Okay. I couldn't quite get it out of the matrix, but it's all intact, so I figured I have to keep it. It's just so well preserved. But they don't normally come in that size. This one's quite a unusually large specimen, as far as I know.
They are lovely. We're finding a lot of them.
And I think the most interesting thing here is this brachiopod, which is, it's not a bivalve, it's not like a clam, it's a completely different clade of animals, but they also have the two valves. But unlike bivalves, where the line of symmetry goes down between both valves, in brachiopods, the line of symmetry sort of cuts through both of them. So you can see here that this one is a slightly different shape to this one. But this one's a really unusually dark colour, and we're not really sure why. And we don't really find that many brachiopods in the Kellaways anyway. But I thought just the colour of it is so unusually dark that it was worth keeping it or taking to conservation. Yeah,
definitely. Have you been working with Max at all, who's looking at all the mollusks? Have you been seen him at all?
No, I didn't. I didn't actually excavate these until he left the site, so I haven't been able to talk to him about them. But yeah, I did the training with him, learning to hammer the rocks properly. So yeah, I've been doing it safely. I'm not just.
It's a fine art, though, isn't it, to get them out? Because you say, you've got a beautiful fossil like this, and they'll just fracture so easily.
Yeah. You can't just go smashing rocks willy-nilly. You have to find the place of weakness and make sure that they come out in one nice big chunk and they don't fracture to pieces, which I'm still not an expert at, clearly, like you can see with these two, the ammonites and the belemnite, but it's a learning curve.
It is. And you didn't just stay in the Jurassic area of the dig. You've been over in the Ice Age and you've been involved in an amazing find there. Can you tell us about that?
Yeah, so the majority of the time here, I would say I've been helping excavate a mammoth tusk, and it's a really big one. I think they measured around 2.3 meters long, which is really big. And it's really curvy. I don't think they've identified it yet, but it looks like a woolly mammoth, but I'm not an expert.
Oh, that's really cool. So what's the diameter of the large end?
I'm not sure actually. It's quite skinny compared
is
to.
it?
There was another tusk found not too far away from us, which was a lot thicker, but I don't think it was as long. So I think they identified that one as a steppe mammoth. So I wouldn't be surprised if this one's a woolly. It's
Well, we've definitely got 3 on
Yeah.
site because we've got the straight tusk elephants, the woolly mammoth, and the steppe mammoth. So
Yeah.
it could, I think if it's curly, more curly, they were saying it possibly is a woolly.
Yeah, that's the case. I'm pretty sure it's a woolly mammoth.
Oh, that's really exciting.
But I've pretty much been involved in like the whole process of it. Like we started literally my first day here. I was assigned to this trench, and me and a bunch of other volunteers all just basically spent the first like 2.5 days just shoveling, hour after hour. Everyone was telling us, like Neville Hollingworth himself was saying, yeah, there's going to be a tusk on here, so just keep digging. So we persevered for like 3 days, and finally, one of our team members, Hamish, found the side of a tusk, and that was like a huge moment for us because like all our work had just paid off in that one moment.
It is. Do go back through our videos. I mean, we are recording these videos live, unedited, raw from the field. We're updating you constantly so you can experience the dig with us. And if you go back through the other videos we've already posted, you will see us meeting, or I was meeting everyone on the trench, and everyone was like, well, we haven't got anything in our trench as such, not quite yet. But and around them, everybody was digging up bones and tusks and all sorts. And then you came down and you got the best tusk of all. So well done.
And from there we basically just followed procedure and just excavated the whole thing. So I got to get involved with like sort of revealing the tusk in the sediment, which is like, it's quite a delicate process. You have to use like fine tools to just scrape away the sediment so you don't damage the outer layering. And from there we got to I actually got to help like plaster it and sort of prepare it and for ready to be taken out of the pit. That I didn't get involved with. I think that's a bit too of a delicate task, lifting a huge tusk out of a pit. But
and you enjoyed doing the plaster jacketing?
Yeah, the jacketing was fun. It's a very messy job. I think we got just as much plaster on the surrounding pit than we did in the tusk itself. But it was a really good experience. I'm so glad I got to do it because it's just
fantastic.
It's just aspects of the sort of paleontological process that not many people actually get to do. Because in most places it's very closed off. It's like only people in like universities or museums really get an access to this kind of this work life.
Well, this is a big thank you to Dr. Neville and Sally Hollingworth because they're the power horses behind this whole
absolutely.
thing. I mean, obviously Hills are very kindly hosting us, but they have been the ones who have really pushed it. And how have you enjoyed everything else? Because they've laid on not just the dig, the expertise, the learning, and everything, collecting the data and everything that we're doing here, as the actual paleontological dig, which is a truly scientific dig. But they've also laid on lots of talks by visiting experts, yourself, various people and all the rest of it. How's that all been for you?
Yeah, it's the sense of community here is just amazing. It's a really nice atmosphere, and there's just so much going on. Loads of experts been coming in giving advice on like careers and research, how like best places to find fossils, how to excavate fossils, and sort of how to get into that line of research. It's been really helpful and just really insightful to see like just what a lot of these people get up to, how they sort of made a living researching and talking about paleontology and fossils or archaeology even. It's been a really amazing 9 days for me.
Fantastic. And you're off now then, Josh?
Yeah, I am. But I think I've definitely made the most of my time here.
I think you have. I've seen you taking part in virtually everything going. So that's brilliant.
I've tried to get as much done as possible.
Brilliant. Well, you'll keep updated, no doubt, in the WhatsApp group and following the videos and things too. So I wish you a very safe journey.
Thank you. And I really hope we get to do another one of these next year.
Hopefully. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. We'll see how it goes.
Hopefully I'll find another site somewhere around here that we can all go and spend a few weeks at. Yeah, it's definitely been an amazing dig. And this is a dig that's not going to stop at the end of the 3 weeks because the data that's got to be processed, the amount of students using it in their theses and for their PhDs, and all the other information we're getting from this dig will continue being uploaded and collated and put together and everything else for a very, very long time. So keep following these videos, and the hashtag is TuskForce.